What's up, it's me, D.W.C, and today we're back with another episode of my Roy Hobbs Road to the Show. This is episode number 6. When we last left off, Roy Hobbs was in AA of the Colorado Rockies minor league system, starting to show off his power, hitting 3 home runs in the last episode, looking to continue that streak in this episode, so let's get into the action. Here you see Hobbs' numbers as he steps in for his first at-bat, hitting .500 with 3 home runs. Top of the first, Hobbs has a man on, second with 2 out, looking to bring him in, 1-2 count. The pitch to Hobbs is hit hard to second base. The second baseman fields it deep in the hole with a good rangy play and makes the out. Bottom of the first inning now, Hobbs in the outfield. The pitch to the batter is hit hard towards right field. In foul territory, Hobbs ranges over, makes the catch for the out. In for second at-bat of the game now. A runner on third. Hobbs looking to bring him in with none out. All he needs is a fly ball. He gets the pitch, and that one is crushed to left center field. That is one way to bring him in. That is a home run. That's a 2 RBI home run for Roy Hobbs. That'll bring him and the runner in. Here you see the replay. Hobbs gets a pitch. He takes it to the opposite field, deep to left center, and it is back and gone. Up for another at-bat in the top of the 5th now. 2 runners on, 2 out. Hobbs looking to bring them in. He gets the pitch, and he hits it, a fairly routine fly ball, to left field. It is caught, and the out is recorded. Still 3-0 in the top of the 8th with a runner on and none out. What can Hobbs do? He gets the pitch, and it's grounded hard to second base. He flips on to second for 1, on to first for 2, and they get the double play. And that's how it would end. We win 5-0. Hobbs goes 1 for 4 with 2 RBI. Let's get into game number 2. Hobbs steps into the bat, hitting .475 with 4 home runs and 14 RBI. Top of the first inning, 1 out. 0-2 count. Hobbs gets a pitch, and it is dribbled towards first. The pitcher fields it. He runs past Hobbs, and they do not get the out on a weak ground ball. That is a really weird play right there. They call it an error on the pitcher. But ahead to the top of the 3rd, 1-0. Hartford. Here you see I use Showtime. That looks like a curveball coming in, and Hobbs crushes it to right center. It is back and gone. Finally, I actually do something productive with the Showtime hitting, and he hits a home run, 417 feet to right center field. Roy Hobbs continuing his power outburst. Top of the 4th, Hobbs looking for more with a runner on this time, 4-1. 0-1 count. And Hobbs crushes that to right center field again. That one is a no-doubter. It is back and way gone. Roy Hobbs with his 2nd home run of the game. This one is a 470-foot bomb to right center. 7-1 now in the top of the 6th. The 0-1 count to Hobbs. The pitcher delivers. Hobbs gets a pitch high, and he crushes it to right field. That's number 3 for Roy Hobbs. 3 home runs in 1 game. Absolutely crushing the ball in this game, showing his power to right field, 404 feet this time from Roy Hobbs. Here you see the replay. He looks like another curveball high in the zone, and he turns on it and crushes it to right field for a 404-foot blast. In the top of the 8th, looking to make it 4 home runs on the game. 8-1. The 0-0 count. The first pitch to Hobbs is high and outside. He doesn't like that one, holds off, takes a ball. Now a 1-0 count to Roy Hobbs, looking for his 4th home run. He gets a pitch, and it is a curveball down and in, ahead 2-0 in the count, in a good position to take one out of the ballpark here now. The pitch from the pitcher is a slider down, and Hobbs swings over it and misses. The 2-1 count to Roy Hobbs in the top of the 8th, 3 home runs already. He gets a pitch up, and he crushes it to right center again. It is back and gone. Roy Hobbs hits another home run. That's 4 in the game for Roy Hobbs. 414 feet, another bomb to right center field. All 4, I believe, were curveballs, and Roy Hobbs has had himself an amazing game. Here you see his stat line, 5 at-bats, 4 hits, 4 home runs, only 5 RBI and 4 home runs, but an absolute monster game from Roy Hobbs as Hartford wins 11-3. Here you see the box score for Roy Hobbs after the game. 1-pitch home run, 2-pitch home run, 2-pitch home run, and a 4-pitch home run. 4 home run game for Roy Hobbs. What a beast. So after that 4 home run game, I decided to take a look at the leaderboards. Here you see Roy Hobbs leading the league in average, hitting .511, leading the league in hits with 23, leading the league in doubles with 6, and of course, leading the league in home runs with 8 home runs. The next closest to him has 3. Into the next game, I believe we have a presentation after that monster game with 4 home runs, so here you go.
Right, tonight's Double-A Eastern League action is drawing nearer as we welcome you back to our minor league pregame show with the Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Roy Hobbs is our man to watch, and he made a little history in his last game by being one of a small list of players to hit 4 home runs in a single contest.
Yeah, he had the whole baseball world buzzing after that performance, and for good reason. You know, you'll see guys get 2 or 3 home runs in a game now and then, but 4? That's truly rare. In fact, only 16 guys in history that hit 4 in a major league game. Just to put that in perspective, there have been 23 perfect games, and that feat is usually thought of as one of the rarest achievements in baseball. Obviously, a performance to remember, and I guess we'll see how he follows it up in this one.
Hobbs stepping into the box, looking to follow up his 4 home run game last game. Let's see what he can do today. 2 out in the bottom of the first. The pitch to Hobbs is hit hard into left field. It gets down and into left field for a base hit. Roy Hobbs back up in the bottom of the third. A man on, 1-0 count to Hobbs. He gets a pitch and he hits it hard to right field. The right fielder dives but can't make the catch. Hobbs is on base with another single. Up again in the bottom of the 5th inning. Hartford on top 2-0. The pitch to Hobbs is hit hard to second base but fielded and thrown on to first for the routine out. Ahead to the bottom of the 7th. 2 men on, down by 3. The pitch to Hobbs is a slider down and in, and he strikes out. And that's how the game would end. Portland puts on 1 more run and takes it 6-2. Hobbs' first at bat in the next game. A 3-2 count, 2 out in the bottom of the first. The pitch to Hobbs is hit hard up the middle into center field for a base hit. Hobbs does not seem to be slowing down anytime soon. Bottom of the third now. Scoreless game, 1-2 count. The pitch to Hobbs is up and in. The fastball. Hobbs cannot get there in time, and he strikes out. A fielding opportunity now for Hobbs in the top of the 4th. A runner in scoring position on second base. That pitch is hit well towards the line. Hobbs ranges over, gets there in time to make the out, and throws it in, and the runner holds at second base. Bottom of the 6th now. Full count to Roy Hobbs. The pitch is a fastball outside, called a strike. Oh man, that did not look like a strike to me. Bottom of the 7th, a runner on second. Ahead 3-0, 0-2 count. What can Hobbs do here? He gets a pitch, and he hits it well down the third base line. The runner comes around to score. Hobbs is hustling to second, and he slides and just gets in ahead of the throw. Roy Hobbs with another double and an RBI. The game would end with Hartford coming out on top, 4-0. Hobbs going 2 for 4 with a double and an RBI. Straight into the next game now. In the top of the first, a batter in the box. The 2-2 count is hit well to right field. That is way back. Hobbs goes back, jumps at the wall, but cannot get up there, and that ball is gone for a home run. Here you see Hobbs during a 7-game hitting streak, hitting .448. In for his first at-bat, looking to make up for that home run they gave up in the top of the first. The 1-1 count to Hobbs with 2 out. The pitch is inside, and it hits Hobbs. Hobbs seems to be getting hit a lot early on. But ahead to the bottom of the 3rd with 2 on, looking for redemption. The pitch is popped up in foul territory. Will the first baseman get there? He will. He settles under it and records the out. Disappointing at bat there from Roy Hobbs. Up again in the bottom of the 5th. 1 out. Down 7-3. Needs to get something started here. The pitch up in the zone is crushed to right center field. That is back, and it is gone. Roy Hobbs continues his power outburst as he gets another home run. Unfortunately, a lot of solo homers, but this one was 407 feet. Another home run for Roy Hobbs. Here he is in the bottom of the 7th. Hartford down 8-4 with 2 out. Hobbs looking to continue to perform and try and get something started here. The pitch is hit high to left field. That is not going to be anything special, and it is caught for the fly ball out to end the inning. And the game would end with Hartford losing 8-4. Hobbs going 1 for 3 with a home run and an RBI. And here we have a trade. The Reds trade Jay Bruce to the Rockies for second baseman Wesley Busher. Interesting trade. We'll get into the roster screen here now and talk more about it. So here we are after the game, taking a look at the trade that just happened at the Reds. They got a second baseman here in Wesley Busher. See potential, 18 years old, 67 overall. Looks like he has good speed and stealing. He has decent fielding. His arm isn't that great. And he looks like he has contact to build on, so he won't be the worst player, but he's not going to be anything special. Going over now to our team, the Colorado Rockies. Right fielder, we got Jay Bruce, another corner outfielder. Interesting move by the Rockies when we already have Cargo and Para. But here you see Jay Bruce. His stats look pretty good. I don't know why we need him, though, with Cargo and Para in the corner outfield, and Roy Hobbs being a superstar coming up behind them. I'm not sure how that's going to work out, but hopefully Roy Hobbs gets called up to AAA at least soon. You see he's better than the starting AAA right fielder already, so we'll see how that plays out in the next episode. I'll see you then.